Hello everybody and happy Friday. So thank you for joining me, and we've got a really fun activity today. So first of all, I just wanted to, of course, have to represent the Blue Jays. They did so great last night going to the playoffs, so well done. My name is Michelle. I am the Senior Recreation Coordinator in the Athletics and Recreation Department, and it's a beautiful sunny day outside today, and thank you for joining me on Fun Friday. We have a great craft, easy to do today. We're going to be making a tote bag out of a t-shirt. Super easy. So let's get started. So all you're going to need is a t-shirt. So if you have a t-shirt you don't wear anymore, or maybe it has a stain on it so you don't want to wear it, no need to throw it out, or it doesn't fit, or just an old t-shirt you have lying around that you want to transform into a tote bag, grab it and let's get started. All you're going to need is a pair of scissors. If you happen to have fabric scissors, that's probably easier. I don't, so I just have kitchen scissors. I've angled my camera down today so that you can see what I'm doing. So hopefully it's not a weird angle and you can see everything. So all you're gonna do is take your t-shirt, unfold it, and then what we're gonna start with is we're gonna just cut out the neckline. We're just gonna make a U shape. We're gonna cut a U shape out of the neckline. So again, just using scissors, we're gonna cut out the neck. Now, for the purpose of being live today, I'm probably going to go a little bit faster than I would normally. If I was doing this to have a really great tote bag, I'd probably go a little bit slower so that my cuts are nice and smooth. But today I'll just do it nice and quick so you can see what I'm doing. So this is the first step, is you're just going to cut out, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And all we're going to do is we're going to cut out the neck. So that's the neck. Bye. So all we've done is we've made a U shape. And then we're going to cut off the sleeves. And you can probably guess what's going to happen. That's going to be the handle of our tote bag. So you're just going to take your scissors and I cut on the inside of the seam. And you're just going to cut down and cut off one sleeve at a time. Again, there's your sleeve. Don't need any more. You can use it as a rag or anything like that. Okay, so we're going to cut off our sleeve, and then we're going to cut off our other sleeve. And again, this is just going to make our handle for our tote bag. And you'll see what it looks like as soon as I've cut the second sleeve. You'll see how that works. So, again, don't need that one anymore. And ta-da, we've made a handle. So if you have a tank top, you can use that as well. You just cut off the neck, and there's no need to obviously to cut off the sleeves, but there you go. There's your handle. The next part is we're going to turn it upside down because we're going to use the bottom. So just the bottom of our shirt. And all we're going to do is we're going to cut it into strips. So I'm cutting them around 3 inches long and probably about an inch or so away from each other. So you're going to do this to the entire bottom of your t-shirt. And you're just going to go all the way across. And again, I would say probably 3 inches in length and maybe about an inch away from each other. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, I'm just using regular scissors that I have. If you have fabric scissors, it usually makes it a little bit easier to cut, but whatever you have. And you'll see what I'm doing. I'm just making a fringe there. You see that? So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to cut those all the way across because that's going to be the bottom of your tote bag. So all the way across of the bottom of your t-shirt. So I'm hoping that some of you are joining along with me and doing the craft, or watching in the getting some ideas so that you can do this on the weekend. You know, we're trying to eliminate plastic in our lives, and so now that grocery stores don't give out plastic bags anymore, this is a great thing to have on hand if you need a bag to, put a couple groceries in, or books from the library, or, some items to go to school, that kind of thing. It's super, super helpful and easy just to have on hand. So now that I've done, you can see the whole bottom, and I've cut that off, made a cute little fringe. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to turn my shirt inside out, and I'm going to get it sorted. Now, the reason for that is this is going to be the inside bottom of my bag. You could probably tie it on the outside and leave it hanging out as a cute little fringe at the bottom of your bag, but I just tuck it in. So what you're gonna do is, now what you wanna do is you wanna take the pieces of the end and start to tie them together. So what I do is I don't actually tie them front and back, sorry. I usually tie them with one that's diagonal to them. So I just tie it, find one that's diagonal, and you want to tie it twice. You want to do a double knot and make sure it's done really tight. And again, just start taking pieces and tying them together in double knots. And you're going to want to do this all the way across. And again, it doesn't matter if it's beside each other, diagonal, two over, whatever you're doing, you just want to make sure that everything is tied really well, tightly, because if you don't tie it tight enough, your stuff will fall out the bottom. You don't want that to happen. So again, you're just going to go all the way across, taking two pieces, usually kitty corner to each other works the best, and tie them in a double knot. So for the purpose of time, I'm not going to go through all of that. Ta-da, magic. I have one that I've almost finished here, so you'll see what it looks like. It's actually super cool. And I'm just gonna do the last few here just to show you how to finish it off. So again, I've just tied them all together, double knots, all the way till you get to the end. And again, you wanna make sure that they're tied super tight, because if you only do single knots, then there's a chance that they'll undo and things will fall out. So double knots till you get all the way to the end. Once that's done, you wanna make sure that's really done tight. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your bag inside out again. So you can see that the bottom is all covered. Or like I said, you could also do it where you have the fringe hanging out. That'd be super cute too. And then I have a cute little tote bag. And I can take it with me wherever I go, right? Little tote bag. Look, I can put books in there. Nothing's gonna fall out because I tied it so nicely. There you go. A cute little tote bag to take on the go. Easy craft, easy to have, good for the environment, use up old clothes. Thank you so much for joining me, right? Wow, I know. I hope everyone gets an opportunity to try this at home. No Sew Tote Bag is what I call it. Take an old t-shirt and turn it into a tote bag to have on the go. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend out there, so make sure you get outside and enjoy the nice weather. Be well, be active. Have a nice weekend, everybody.